Okay guys, let's be clear. I won't talk about racks, but we will see why enclosure are maybe better, the best option for anyone, for any snakes. Let's freaking go. So when it comes to, I won't talk about racks because I don't keep snakes in racks. I know people, but I'm not here to give lessons. I'm here to explain what I see, what I experience, what I know, what I learn, etc. with the reptiles. So up until I don't have racks, I won't talk about racks. So yeah, let's go. And so the first thing about enclosures, that is why it's so the best option, depending of course glass, wooden, PVC, blah blah blah, see that video right there. It's that, well, the thing is that it allows you to have more space. For example, and it's just for the example to talk about racks, but I won't talk that much. Racks are that high, maybe a bit more. You see, that's my hands. Maybe sometimes a bit more, sometimes a bit less, depending on the brand, the size, etc. But they don't allow some climbing opportunities, for example, a lot of the time. Like example here, they have 50 centimeters, which is less than 2 foot, but almost a foot of climbing opportunities. That's why you can give them perches like this here, you know, and it goes really like, you know, 50 centimeters here. This is for the whole 50 centimeters, okay? Maybe 45 something ish, okay. But here it's the same, like we are at maybe 40 centimeters of something. But yeah, so the first thing is that it allows more natural instinct for your snake, like climbing. Even, for example, ball pythons are not known to be the best climbers. They are more like the easy climbing, rock falling reptiles, but it allows them to do it if they want, right? Of course, myself, I wouldn't give a ball python a 4, 5, 6 foot enclosure. I don't want them to get hurt because of falling, you know, because when I see them, I'm a bit like stressed when I see ball python that are high, you know. Where for carpet, for example, she will get a as definite enclosure, she will get a 4 or 5 feet tall enclosure, maybe more, and that's pretty. So it allows them, yeah, she will get a high enclosure to be more arboreal, but that's not here the case. She's a baby, and the time she grows, etc. But there is also the stuff that a second thing is they can stretch more. For example, Auda there is more than 4 feet, or maybe a bit less, like maybe that less, 2 centimeters or so, less than 4 feet, which an enclosure like this won't allow her to stretch for a long time. And so that's why also I upgraded. It will help your snake to stretch a little bit more. And for example here, when your feeding skill, when you feed correctly, not heavy, not enough, or not too heavy, you know, they will stay a lot more muscular. They would less be inclined to be fat. Of course, it also depends on a lot of stuff, but that's one of the reasons that they are fat. So this is also a reason why they aren't fat with me. They have a lot of big muscle tones. Big. When I talk big, I'm talking big. Okay, so she has the same muscle tone as an adult carpet, I think, maybe, or something like this. But she doesn't use it at the same way. And yeah, it allows also Having an enclosure allows you to have maybe not UVs like here. These are the Arcadia. I changed it. I changed the stuff. Maybe you won't have UVs on it, but maybe you will have more like these here. This one, this is just a pure heat lamp. Nothing crazy, just heat lamp. Nothing in there. Heat lamp, okay. Nothing too crazy, right? Nothing. So it allows them to have light, which is natural for them. For example, here they have their 12 hours. She will get a little bit less, a little bit more depending on the season. Same there. And the thing is that it helps them having better health because they know when they can go out, when they can't, when they can't, because it's more they can't because it's daytime and I have to sleep. You know, that's more that kind of stuff. Where it's nighttime, they know that, oh, I'm awake, let's go. It's more like this. Oh, someone's here to say hi. Da, da, da. Hi guys. Here's our little boy, big boy, however you want to say it. And yeah, so what also helps, enclosure helps with, is snakes that are less stressed. Individuals on individuals, of course, but what I see is that, for example, with the big stressed snakes, the most stressed snakes I have and still have is there are Mrs. Kaguya. She's super stressed all the time, but she is a lot less stressed than she was before, you know. And it comes with working with them, of course. It's not only just, hi, I have a beautiful enclosure and then I'm not stressed. The fact is, the more they see, the more they can interact with, the more they can smell, the more they can touch, the more they can go through experience, the less stressed they will be. This is something I realized here. The more they experience, the less they're stressed. Of course, you have to be reasonable. There are some stuff. Nope. Okay? Nope. But in generally speaking, this is it. And with for example, glass or plexiglass or plastic or whatever you want, you know, transparent stuff, here they can see through it. And for example, Garaga over there, he knows that I'm standing, you see me in the glass, I think. They see me standing here, and he knows that I'm here, that I'm holding the thing, the phone. I'm holding the phone. That phone is very hot, and I'm less hot. Let's call a cat a cat. And so, yeah, he knows it and he sees it. And with time, for example, if he was stressed, which is a little bit more like, what the heck is going on here? He's not 100% sure, but he will be, with time, he will be like on his heels and relaxed and more relaxed and stuff, and will be like more inquisitive, and he can be more inquisitive with time. So something you have to know is that, of course, this won't be in 24 hours, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. This will be more like in 5, 6 weeks, sometimes months, sometimes years, depending. I have the chance to have snakes that are very fast going with learning. Carpet, balls, of course, snake over there. Yep, I had that chance, but that works. And I think from what I see with a lot of people, it works with almost, the almost is very important, almost every species on Earth. Of course, I'm not saying it's easy, I'm saying it's possible, right? Of course, sometimes it won't be possible because for some reasons, but majority of the time, I think it's possible to do it. It's a possibility, at least, to try. That's what I want to say. Another thing about enclosure is it's just beautiful, right? It's just beautiful. You sit here on a chair, and that's not a chair, but the chair, and ta-da, you see all this beautiful stuff. Wow, that's great, you know, great looking, etc. Right? But what is also very important to understand is that yes, it requires a lot. You know, I had that comment and was, I'm just concerned. I don't know how it was turned, right? Written. I'm just concerned giving them bad boys clean or something like that. What was the thing is, yes, it's easier to have a minimalistic enclosure or a rack than those big guys, right? But you know, in my opinion, the balance between difficulties for you but thriving for them is, you know, it's worth it. It's 100% worth it, and I would always recommend enclosures, bigger enclosure if possible, not high, unreasonable size. You know, you have to keep and be reasonable with sizes and not just throwing a ball python just like this in a room. You can do it, of course, because there was someone that did it with a leopard gecko. Of course, it's interesting to do, but realistically, is it something like reasonable, you know, to have? And I think we have to have that balance between unreasonable sizes, but snakes thriving and reptiles thriving even more, and the minimalistic thing of maybe no enclosure, maybe racks, or maybe just like a plastic bin with something in it, with a water bottle in it. We have to have that balance between the two, because one is unreasonable and the other one is maybe too much reasonable, I would say. And what is reasonable for us, so easy for us, you know. That's what I would say. So, and yeah, another thing is that it helped for them to being smarter. You know, it comes with the more they see, the more they experience, the better it is. So yeah, if they experience a lot, they will see a lot, they will understand a lot more, and with that they will be smarter, I would say, for that. So that's pretty it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Don't forget to stay strong Brass group. Don't forget to join Breaking Anxiety Pets group. Don't forget to support USR. Don't forget to support Unicab. And I hope to see you on the next one. Let's freaking go!